Hi. Welcome. It's been a while.
I know.
When was the last time you were on here? Valentine's Day last year.
In bed as well.
Oh, yeah. We were sitting on a bed.
Yep.
That was like a year ago.
It was a long time ago.
How have things changed since then? I remember you had just started going to the YMCA because you were welcoming it. So should we do some welcomes and exiles?
Sure.
Okay. What are we welcoming?
Marriage.
Yeah, we're welcoming marriage.
Mm-hmm.
How's that been for you?
Great.
Yeah.
Seamless.
Seamless. That's the word I would use when people ask to. I feel like we both sat up at the same time, but I feel like
because I was like, bro, I'm slouching like crazy.
I feel like when people ask, I also say that it's been kind of like natural.
It has. We were ready.
Yeah, we were.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I didn't think that we were.
I knew.
Should we expound on that?
On what?
On marriage, like what makes it fun, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoiling each other, trying to make each other's lives easier, and actually making each other's lives easier.
Yeah.
Just doing the chores when you see them. Not leaving anything unsaid. Communication. We have really good communication. We always speak our minds. We always improve. If you tell me something you want me to do, I do it. If I tell you something that I want you to do, you do it. It's very good teamwork that we have.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yes.
I agree with all of those things, especially like we've realized not all marriages, but what most of marriages, well, I can't say this, it's 2 months in, so I'm not trying to say that this is, but we're realizing that a lot of it is making each other's lives easier.
Right.
Like whatever we can do to make each other's lives easier, we do it.
Some ASMR.
Yeah.
For the folks. I am welcoming more sales. I'm welcoming more painting. I'm welcoming strength, focus, more time reading the Bible, more time doing whatever God tells me to do. And I'm welcoming conquest.
Oh. Okay.
How about you?
What are you
Earth.
Oh.
Yeah. Getting out of the matrix day by day.
I was just thinking that like the first time I introduced you to my channel, it was in this room, and this room was bright green. Do you remember?
I do. I love this.
Oh, true. I should have said orange instead of black because I changed my profile picture to that orange square. It's like a burnt orange.
Okay.
It's more. It's a red orange. It's not this shade, but
no.
It's
if you mix the curtain and the background.
Exactly.
It's a good color.
They can't see the curtain, but it's almost kind of like that one, that color over there.
Or this.
With the frame.
You can see it.
Oh yeah, right there. What am I welcoming? I got a job. That's what I'm welcoming.
She is making bank.
Yeah, I got a job. I don't even know.
Thank you, Jackie and Alex.
You can't say that.
Maybe I'm just shouting them out.
Yeah, maybe you can. But yeah, I got a job, and for the past like 3 days, randomly, I would just turn to Lucas and say, "I got a job."
And I say, "Good job, baby. You're awesome."
I'm really excited about this one for some reason.
I know.
I don't know. I mean,
I do.
Because it's like amazing.
Yeah.
And it feels like God really just gifted it to me.
The first company I've ever seen that actually treats their employees like first-class citizens.
Yeah.
I love working for. I have many great things to say about them. They pay well. The hours are good. But they could care about their employees a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'll just put that out
I'll bleep their name out in the
there.
editing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
But I think
Yeah.
that sometimes when you have that many employees,
There's not that many.
how many?
Maybe like 120.
And we're 12.
Yeah, but Google, their headquarters is insane.
Yeah.
They have a playground, ping pong, really nice food court. I don't know. I just think it could be improved.
Yeah. No, I'll be the first one to say.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't like the way they treat y'all. But,
They do pay well.
yeah, they do.
But that's because I work hard and get sales.
You work very hard.
Yeah.
I don't think they pay well. I think you work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is why I love sales.
And you're good at your job.
Thank you.
But yeah, I got a job and that's what we're welcoming. I feel like I want to like explain it a little bit more because
Please.
I kind of did go on a tangent about how I never wanted to work for somebody else again. Or yeah, I just had a really bad experience with my first corporate job in PR, and I didn't want to do it again, so I pivoted straight into social media full time. And I feel like I've been doing social media full time for almost a year. And it's been great, honestly. Like, I feel like I downplay myself and what I'm able to achieve a lot, like, and all the things that I achieve. But even making that, like, yearly sheet and adding all the little stuff that I get here and there, it adds up to a good amount of money a month.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually seeing it, like,
Yeah.
because when the checks come, I'm like, oh, it's just a little here, a little there, a little, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's just a
Anywhere
little.
you record this could happen.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter.
It's just a little here, a little there, a little like
Everywhere.
anywhere else. It's just taking so long. I swear, I feel like
It's fine.
ambulances take so long. Like, why have we been hearing that for 30
No, but
seconds?
if I'm in a podcast, listening to a podcast, and I hear that in the background, I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as I can still hear the voice, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like I was kind of downplaying like what I was achieving with social media, and it never seemed like a lot till I started adding it all up, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually making a good amount of money a month.
As Larry June said, small numbers add up.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
do, they do. So I've been doing social media for a year now, and I'm starting to. It was around like this. I think it was when I got married, and I think this is what's shocking. Is that I fully, like, before I got married, I fully thought I was going to get married, and then I was just going to cross my legs, and, like, I'm like, oh, I'm married now, I don't need to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the life that I was kind of envisioning, that, like, I don't really want to work, I don't really want to do anything, I just kind of want to chill and, like, have my husband be the provider. And you are you are mainly not the sole provider, but you are mainly the provider. And you were like, you don't have to work. Like, you could really just keep doing social media, keep bringing in the amount of money that you're in, we're good. And I was like, okay, cool. But then I, like, still had the itch.
Competitive shorty.
I was like, wait, no. I think I kind of want to make the same as you or more.
And I have no problem with that. You should do whatever you want. It's your life.
But yeah, I had a really strong itch, and I really fully was like, oh, I'm a wife now, trad wife, stay home. But even though all that I do is a lot still, but like, yeah, I guess I just didn't really need to go looking for a job, but then yeah, there was just this burning desire inside of me to get back into the industry, which sounds insane. Like, why would anybody ever want to do that?
Because something that God has gifted both you and I with is a very developed left brain and right brain. We are both creative, but we are both entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
There are not too many people that have such a gift to want to pursue in the more traditional route and also pursue in the creative route. And I feel honored to be with a woman that has both hemispheres so nicely built.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's very kind of you. Yeah. Yeah, so I was looking a lot in like December, mostly in December. Yeah, mostly in December. I don't know, all throughout the fall. No, mostly December and January I was looking. And this opportunity just kind of like felt like I shot my shot at a company basically. I saw that they
Once
were
again, you got a job that you wanted and they weren't even hiring.
and they weren't even
Twice in
hiring.
a row.
That's true.
You're a beast.
They weren't even hiring and I was like, "Hey, I saw that you guys were voted best workplace. I want to work for you." And yeah, I really have really been interested in the corporate side of fashion, design, marketing, like all of that I'm very interested in. That's all I listen to podcast wise. I'm just obsessed with fashion, but the business of fashion and the business of design and the business of brands specifically. And yeah, that's what I just got a job doing and I start next week.
And tip, they gave her a work assignment as part of the interview. She turned it in a full week early and did a very deep dive. She actually did more than the prompt asked. So she did more than the prompt asked and turned it in a week early. So if anyone has a job and they get to a stage where you are doing that, that is good advice that you could take.
Yeah. If they give you an assignment as part of the interview,
Hello.
turn the assignment in early and
Can someone close the garage door?
turn the assignment in early and do more than they're asking.
And
Go
here's
above
a
and
great
beyond.
last hint as well. If you end up not getting the job or it's looking bad, just say, "Look, I'll work for you guys for a week for free."
What?
If the work isn't good, fine. If the week is good and my work is good, then hire me.
I don't know about that.
No, it's a good last ditch effort.
Really?
Yeah.
Last ditch effort. I don't second that. I would not give my time for free to anybody.
You should. If you have a good job that you really want to get and you're having trouble getting it, or even if they already said no, throw it out there and see what happens. I guarantee you that it could get your foot in the door.
Crazy. Never heard of that, but yeah. Yeah, that I guess. Try it. Let me know if any of you try it. So, got a job, that's why we're welcoming, and we're excited about it. It's fully remote, and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited it feels like I'm starting a brand new, like, chapter.
You are.
I am starting a brand new chapter, so, yeah. I wanted to play, the newlywed game in lieu of Valentine's Day. Does that make sense? Not in lieu, but, like, in light of Valentine's Day. What does in lieu mean?
Like
in
the
lieu means
thing
like
is in
instead
there.
of.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I mean because of Valentine's Day. But where's my phone?
Paying homage. This is something that Karen likes to say. Where's my phone? She loves it. And then we find out that it is right here.
Okay. I wanted to talk more about like marriage, wedding stuff, kind of like how our Valentine's episode was last year.
All right.
But I don't know. I just kind of I don't want to try too hard.
Okay. It's also been so seamless and easy.
What?
Our marriage so far, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's no difficulties.
There's not much to really say.
No.
Unless you are like our therapist.
Really?
And then we were like maybe going full on.
So what would you say if we were going full on?
Trauma. Dealing with traumas.
Yeah.
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 That's all.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it has improved dramatically, I think, since we had that one conversation.
Yeah. The thing about being with somebody 24/7 is that
you're with them
24/7. And so those see parts of you that you don't even see. You know what I mean? Parts
like
of
your
you,
back?
Parts of you that have gone ignored for a while, they'll get to see that. It's a beautiful thing, but it's also a very, very scary thing. Like, you cannot hide. Although some people do hide in a marriage, but
Yeah, when you said you cannot hide, I was going to say, nor would we want to.
yeah.
We're married. Why would we hide?
Yeah.
That's silly.
A lot of people don't think like that, though.
Yeah, well, they're silly.
Yeah. So you don't hide. And so everything is out in the open, and I think that's why
we share each other's phones sometimes.
Yeah.
If her phone is dead and she is indisposed, I will let her use my phone. There is nothing to fear.
Yeah, one time I was in the bathroom, POOPING.
Girls don't do that.
And it was a once in a lifetime thing. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
And
how did it feel? You've never done it before?
It was interesting. I was like, oh, this is how it feels to be a guy.
So it felt amazing.
If you would say that. I was in the bathroom and I was like, babe, can you please bring me my phone? Because you gotta do a little toilet time scroll. And my phone was dead. And he's like, your phone's dead. Scroll on mine. I was like, wow.
And that's how you do it. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, and I use this phone on Instagram, but you can't. But here's what I was gonna say. I think the reason why sometimes God makes people wait so long to find their person or their spouse or whatever is because sometimes who you are at the moment cannot be seen by someone that intimately. Like, God is actually saving you from being seen so openly. Like, you have to have worked on yourself, maybe. And there's a lot of work you will keep doing as you get married, but maybe there's just parts of yourself that you need to heal and come to terms with and accept before he allows someone to see all of that so intimately.
If you met the person that he made you for, they would be scared away.
Exactly. That's a good point. So it's let him take his time.
Or just whenever you hear him tell you something, just do it and it'll take less time.
God?
Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah, don't just lollygag around. If you hear him say something, do it.
That's true.
Yeah, you never know what blessings you're putting off.
I'm
guilty of that, though. But I always do it. That's the thing.
You
Even
always
if it takes me a while, I'll still do it.
You are the number one doer of God's word.
Oh, that is a great thing to say about me. Thank you. I do want to be great at that.
Okay, now say one thing about me. I'm the number one what?
You are the number one trustworthy woman on earth.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Wow. I appreciate that. Okay. Newlywed game questions.
Sick.
Okay, well, first, we didn't even do what we're exiling. Should we do something we're exiling?
Sure.
My unemployed era. But that's cheating, because I said that for welcoming. So I'll say what I'm exiling right now. I'm exiling the Vince Camuto perfume that my mom got me. Because I got Casablanca Lily from Byredo.
Where'd you get it?
Lucas got it for me for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Valentine's. Just kidding. Mom, if you're listening to this, I will still use your Vince Camuto perfume.
Oh.
What are you exiling?
Oh. I have no idea.
Wow.
Not much. What am I exiling? I don't know. I feel that my schedule is pretty good. My time is spent well, and I'm happy with what I'm up to.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Not many can say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to play the Newlywed game. I got this from What We Said podcast, because they did this for Valentine's Day as well. And I'm pulling these from a random picture on
Pinterest.
Google. Number 1, when your spouse leaves the house, what time is it? A, party time. B, time to clean. C, nap time.
Work time.
Please pick one of the options. When I leave the house. Yeah, I guess when I leave the house, it's usually during working hours because I was unemployed.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Or
leave the house...
self-employed. Fun employed.
I guess you could say party time because I'll turn music up pretty loud, but I'm gonna paint or, like, research. Yeah.
Fun life.
It is fun. It is the most fun life possible for me.
Paint or research. I say when you leave the house, it's time to clean.
Really? I thought you were gonna say nap time.
No, I
You nap when I'm home.
Yeah, yeah, I nap when you're home. When you leave, I clean. And then you come back and it's like spotless.
It is true. I will say that every single night you keep the house in check.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a great thing that you do. Never stop doing that, please, my dear.
I will try not to.
Hey?
I won't. I won't. But yeah, when you go to the gym in the morning, I wake up like that's my...
Oh, that's true. That is true.
That's when I clean.
That is true.
Okay, who would your spouse say was the better catch out of the two of you?
You, obviously.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you say that?
Because you're famous.
Like these are inside thoughts you shouldn't say out loud.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. Also, I am not famous, but having some Instagram followers helps.
Mm-hmm.
It helps in life, truly.
Not just Instagram.
YouTube, TikTok, podcast, Substack. Yeah, that does help. It's kind of like when you ask like the couple, like, "Oh, who's punching?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you're the catch, because you had a lot of things that I was looking for. You had everything I was looking for.
No, we did meet in really nice circumstances because
Yeah.
you met at a show and I was the artist with a pretty like famous musician that puts me in a good standing.
Yeah, that makes you look
And
good.
then I saw your standing and I was like, oh, nice. This woman is equal or above, which is
Yeah.
all that I would go for.
True, and you were doing like art shows for a living and then had a gallery in Williamsburg. I'm like, oh wow. That's a man. So,
Make moves.
yeah. Okay, if your spouse could change jobs, what would be his or her dream job?
That's a funny question for us as well.
I know.
You first.
I feel like your dream job would be just to paint for a living. Yeah, that's
Easy.
all. Paint.
Easy.
What about me?
Social media.
Really?
For a living, yeah. But just be running like something large. Have employees. I feel like you would enjoy that. And you
Not
want that.
creating content, but like having a business or something.
Yeah, the first thing that you said when we met was you wanted to make a media empire. On
Yeah.
our first Zoom.
That's true. That's true. And I'm kind of running my own little media empire at the moment.
You are.
Welcome to the kingdom. It's literally a kingdom.
Welcoming an intern.
Oh yeah. I am getting an intern, I think, soon.
She's very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, but what is that job though? What is that job?
There's no name for it.
Just entrepreneur. I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna be you.
Nice.
In the fullest extent.
That's what I want to do. I just want to exist as me.
Yes.
You know. And get paid for it.
Yeah, the type of person that you are just attracts money. What you create and what you do, because our lot as a human is work by God. Or God gave us that as our lot. What you do and what you create brings money to you. That is the ideal life.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. In this capitalistic society. Don't get triggered now.
No, I'm not getting triggered, but I would say anywhere you live, that's what you want.
What is your spouse's favorite comfort food?
Banku and okra stew or ramen.
That's so true. Those two.
They're your favorite, but your favorite foods are comfort foods. Like, it's not like your favorite food is cake. I guess cake could be comfort food too.
Like
is
steak.
Comfort and favorite the same?
No, comfort is like, no. I feel like comfort food, It doesn't have to be your favorite. It's just your go-to meal that like hugs you. Like rice water for me. Spaghetti
Rice
and
water
milk.
for sure, yeah.
Ramen though is a good comfort food.
Yes.
Benku, you're right. You're spot on with benku no Christian.
Yes.
Your favorite comfort food. Or no, your comfort food. I would also say ramen or steak.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think
Or
that's
peanut butter.
Low key. Like a peanut
Anything
butter
with-
and butter sandwich.
Yes, anything
I
with
do
peanut
love
butter or cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I like cheese.
Yeah. What would you say your comfort food is though?
I barely ever eat it, but like mac and cheese.
Oh, I don't. Oh no.
I love mac and cheese. I never eat it though. Chocolate chip cookies, maybe brownies. But ramen is a really good one. Like ramen is probably ramen could be number one.
Come closer. Don't sit back.
I know. I thought we were just taking an intermission.
No, because you
Okay.
kept talking and it's recording still.
All right.
Okay. What item of clothing does your spouse wear that you just can't stand? I don't know that I have any. Maybe these sweatpants.
Okay. Really?
But it's not, no.
True, you do hate on them.
It's like I can't stand them.
That like red flower thing.
You don't like it?
Nah.
I am ashamed.
No, it's alright.
Oh my god. You didn't like it this whole time?
Nah.
And you saw. I thought you loved it.
Nah. It's alright. That's the only thing I could think of.
So when I pulled it out for Dawn's party.
You wore it at Dawn's party?
Yeah.
When? For the Super Bowl?
No, the all-white party, her birthday party. Right after we came back from the honeymoon.
I don't know. Maybe you wore it good then.
Yeah. But you didn't like it the way I was wearing it on the honeymoon.
No.
Oh, thanks for not telling me in the moment.
You're welcome.
What's your spouse's most irritating habit? Say it. Say
Just like when you wait until like you don't brush your teeth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
When I wait until like
Nighttime, yeah.
you think I don't brush my teeth the whole day.
Yeah.
Babe, I rarely do that.
Like until late, like 11 a.m. or something. Yeah.
Why haven't you told me these things?
Because they're not that big of a deal to me. Like I would like it doesn't matter for me enough to actually bring it up unless there's like a game question about it.
I see. Yeah, sometimes I don't brush my teeth till
But
late.
I feel like you always brush it. You just might end up brushing it at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, that's true. It's because I just wake up with a lot on my mind.
Yeah.
I know when I do this on editing days. When I have to edit a YouTube video and I'm like, it's the only thing I can think about. I wake up and I'm like, straight to the computer.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
respect
that's
that.
not an excuse though.
Yeah, I respect that.
But ever since I started writing down my morning routine though, I do brush my teeth in the morning. Okay, for you,
for me.
I would say when you burp and then you make them into words.
Yeah.
Did
I
you know?
always forget to stop doing that.
Did you know I was gonna say that?
No, but I know that you don't like that. And I'm trying to stop, but it's such a habit for me.
Like, how did that even start?
I have no idea.
Guys, you do not even want to know what we're talking about.
I think you already said it. I think they know.
But they don't know what words you use.
You're making it sound like I say something crazy.
You do.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
Whenever he burps, he just makes it into a word. Like, he burps a word. He would just never burp like normally. He would just, like, have to burp it into a word.
I don't know why I do
And it's
that.
usually the same word, and it drives me insane.
What word?
I'm not gonna say it.
Alright.
Okay, who takes the longest to get ready in the morning?
Bruh. Me, obviously.
Yeah, obviously you with your
Yeah.
long, luscious hair.
Yeah, all my makeup, my different outfits,
Mm-hmm.
my extensive wardrobe.
Who drives the worst? You can't. I hate this game. Who hogs the bed covers?
Bro, these questions, are these made for straight couples? I think the answers are so obvious. What kind of male in a relationship is gonna hog the covers? Dudes don't use covers to sleep. That's the thing. Like, if I'm single sleeping in the summer, I'm probably sleeping on top of the sheets with only underwear on.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I think so? I think it's an interracial thing actually.
Really?
Because I saw another video where the girl was like with her white husband and she was like cold all the time, and then you were just like, you don't need the covers. But maybe it's also a male female thing, and I don't know if she was trying to say it was an interracial thing or a male female thing. But yeah,
Maybe
I get cold. Maybe
the comments can let us know.
maybe black people just get cold.
Maybe.
That's
My mom
true
gets
though.
cold though.
Yeah, your mom does get
She
cold.
did spend a lot of time in Africa.
So she's black.
Pretty much.
What was okay? I'm gonna skip this one because it's about a childhood pet, and we both never had pets. How old was your spouse when they got their first kiss? You can guess for me. I'll guess for you. I was.
But are we counting, like, you probably had one in, like, first grade or kindergarten, you know what I mean?
No, like a first proper kiss that I knew that I was kissing.
Okay. Like 13?
And for you, I would say 12. Reveal the real answer.
I think 12.
Really?
Yeah, like 7th grade.
Can I tell you my answer? 17.
No.
Yes.
That guy was your boyfriend in high school, you never kissed him?
I was 17.
Oh. Crazy.
I was 17 in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a late bloomer.
There you go.
Late bloomer.
We love it.
For the wife.
All right.
Oh, new paid subscriber from the
Hey.
Substack.
Hey. Yeah. Thank you, Karen, for this devotional. I needed something Christian and positive. Guys, there's Substacks popping off, and trust me, you should get in right now.
You should get in while it's hot.
Get in while it's hot. The price is going up, y'all.
Okay. Is your car rear, front, or all-wheel drive?
We live in New York City.
We don't have a car. But Vilda was a front-wheel drive, I think.
She's a great car.
What is your spouse's favorite color? Ooh,
Aisha.
this is so hard for me.
Aisha.
This is so hard.
This is very easy for you. For me? Dang, son.
Okay, Lucas's favorite color is blue.
No lies detected.
If you couldn't already tell.
Gosh.
I mean,
Pink?
are you serious?
You own a lot of pink stuff.
Do I actually?
Yeah.
Babe, I was just raving about this specific color 30 minutes ago.
Oh, the orange color of your... Yeah, I should have guessed that.
Yeah, well, but that's a current favorite.
Also, if you just added more white to that color, it would be pink.
Okay,
because pink is just red and white.
But we're not adding more whites.
True, but I'm just saying I was close.
Yeah. I don't, but that's a very recent favorite. I don't know that in the past. Like, I think in the past, I went through a green phase. I really liked green for a while.
Green is great.
And purple.
God is great. Purple used to be my favorite color as well.
Yeah. Now it's that burnt orange.
Let's go.
What was the last book your spouse read?
Boing.
What is that noise?
I don't know. The Rick Rubin book.
Mm-hmm. For you, I feel like it's some sort of like obscure finance book that like you downloaded illegally on your laptop. But like, it'll be like, how to breathe by blah, blah, blah.
That's not a finance book.
No,
I
but...
did read that book, and it made me start breathing through my nose. And I love breathing through my nose now. It's way better. By James Nestor. I would highly recommend it.
Or like, The Great Investor or something. What was the last book you read? I guarantee.
Does the Bible not count?
No.
Okay, it was Turtle Trader by somebody, but it's about Richard Dennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that, but I knew
And
it
I
had
did
to
download
do.
it.
I knew it had to do with like finances. Okay. I'm gonna do this one, and then we're probably gonna wrap up
Oh.
these set of questions.
All right.
Who is the most talkative?
You answer first.
I think you.
I was gonna say you,
No, I think you.
and I think you.
Okay, I guess we can agree to disagree.
When you start talking, you keep going. Is what I'll say.
Okay, how about this? I have longevity in my talking. You have frequency in your talking.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
So you talk a lot, but I talk a lot. It's different. Mm-hmm. I guess. Yeah, I guess we can both say yeah. But I still feel like you take the cake.
Okay, I do.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Who loves to shop the most?
Obviously me.
Obviously Lucas. Who is the biggest introvert?
Karen says she's introverted, but she is not.
I am introverted, guys.
No, you're not.
I'm introverted.
Hi, can someone close the garage door? The thingy.
Stop.
Sorry.
It's your dad thumbs it up.
Oh.
The biggest introvert, I think. Yeah, I feel like I would say I'm introverted, but Lucas says I'm not, so I guess I'm not a shy widow girl.
Hello.
Who spends the most time on social media?
Come on now, family. Come on now, family.
Who would be the most prepared in a disaster?
Come on now, family.
Who is the best
Okay, but maybe since they don't know our relationship, like, it's so obvious, but maybe it's not obvious for them.
Yeah, exactly.
If I would be the most prepared for a disaster. She likes to shop the most. You guys definitely know the social media one, though.
Yeah.
It's me.
Who's the best at keeping secrets?
Probably you.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at keeping surprises. I always want to say it. It's so hard for me to not say it. I did the steakhouse and I did Byredo, though.
I know. You mentioned Casablanca Lily this morning.
I know, but it didn't...
It didn't throw off any alarm bells, no. But that, I could just see how that was you just bursting to say it. But yeah, you did a good surprise with this Valentine's Day presents.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets bored easily?
I feel like I never get bored.
Yeah, and I feel like I get bored very easily, which is why I turn to social media. But you always occupy yourself with something.
I do.
Mostly with painting or drawing.
Yeah, that's why I love painting. Or journaling, meditating, going to the sauna, praying, running through old data.
Okay.
Simple.
So fun.
It is fun. I'm telling you, there's nothing more fun than improving yourself.
Wow. Who likes to sleep in the latest?
Karen. But on the weekend, I feel like I sleep in just as long as you, pretty much.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I think I sleep in the latest
Mm-hmm.
on any given day. But on the weekends, I am up on the weekends.
I know.
Like on the weekends, I'm up early, and then you're
It's
mostly
true.
sleeping in. I'm not sure why, but I also do a lot of my work on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. And I wake up at 5 every day.
Yeah.
So on the weekends, I take that time to sleep in.
Yeah, as you should. Period, poo.
Poop. Period.
Okay, last question. Who is the bigger neat freak?
What do you think?
It depends. It really depends because you don't like clothes on the floor. Like, you would just not have clothes on the floor. Like, in the bedroom,
That is true.
there's, like, no clothes on, like, if I leave something on the floor, you're like, why is this on the floor? Or, pick it up. Or you pick it up and put it away. But then when it comes to the kitchen, I'm meticulous in, like, every detail, especially the kitchen and living room. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's because in, like, an African household, it's all about appearances. Like, the living room and the kitchen need to be clean because that's what guests see. Your bedroom is of the least importance. So it's just keeping up appearances. So maybe that's how I operate. Yeah.
I thought, it's kind of funny that you say that because I was thinking, I just care that things in general look clean everywhere. But if you went up with a telescope, like if I lived by myself, if you walk into the crib and you just look, you'd be like, oh, this is a clean crib. But if you look close, it wouldn't be that clean because I wouldn't have like dusted or Swiffered. I would have just picked up like the things that you could see. But you clean tooth and nail. I don't know if that is making sense.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense actually. So it's also almost about appearances.
Right,
you,
that's
I
why.
guess.
Yeah, it was like funny, but I care about it everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, he would sweep, and I'm putting sweep in air quotes.
I feel like I'm getting deja vu right now.
Why?
I don't know.
You've seen this before?
Yes.
And he would take his hand and just use his palm, to brush up all the dirt on the living room floor and like gather it in his hand. And then he's like, oh, I swept. I'm like, babe, come on. So yeah, I'm very fine-tuned with the details, but I will pile up some clothes on the floor.
You will.
Once in a while. Weekly, daily.
Hourly.
But it's okay.
No, but we're both pretty clean.
Yeah.
Like, I would say you're pretty clean, and I think I'm pretty clean.
No, I think you're very clean.
Neither of us are neat freaks.
Yeah,
though.
no, I don't know that we're neat freaks.
But if a person randomly were to pull up to the crib, it would be clean.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Good on us.
Yeah. We're respectable, but not, like, anal.
Yeah. Do we have any wise words for the listeners?
Read the Bible every day.
Yeah. Cool.
Think about how much better you will become, how much better your life will get, how much closer to God you will be, how much better your relationships will come if you just read the Bible every day. Maybe you guys already do that. I'm sure you do, because if you listen to Karen, of course you love Jesus. But seriously, you can never go wrong.
There's some Muslims listening.
Well, read the Quran every day, and hopefully Jesus comes to you in a dream.
Yeah, hopefully Jesus reveals himself to you.
Yeah. But thank you for listening, because I love listening to different points of view, and I think it's great that you would feel comfortable to listen to us. We respect you.
Yeah, seriously. It means a great deal.
Yes, you are our cousins.
That's true, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for joining me on this podcast.
Thank you for having me. This is the greatest podcast ever.
I appreciate you.
Not this episode, because I'm in it, but your podcast in general. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think that it's been fun.
It goes by quick.
I feel like they've got to know us a little bit more.
We talk for hours every day.
That's true.
Yes.
We do.
We do.
And I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you enjoyed.
I did. I had a good time.
Same.
I think I'm gonna have your mom and your dad on this podcast.
You should.
Yeah. What should we talk about?
Should.
I know what I will talk about with your mom, but I'm not sure what I'll talk about with your dad.
Well, my dad is hankering to do a podcast with you, so I think...
Is he really?
He will know, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. He thinks you're cool.
Aww. Okay. Hankering.
So
I like that word.
Yes. I told my family that you were hankering for barbecue.
Oh, you did?
I did.
What did they say?
They said, let's go to Gus's.
Oh, yes. Guys, I had Texas barbecue and I just have never been the same. I don't even want to go back to who I was.
Karen needs to believe what I say more.
Yeah, that's something.
Quite a few things.
That's something we could talk about in marriage.
I know that you will love this. You're like, I don't know. And then you try it or do it and you're like, oh, this is amazing. I'm like, yeah, that is why I was telling you. She used to tell me that she hates barbecue, but Karen loves animal products. How could you not like barbecue if you like animal products? Any Ghanaian, I bet, I would be willing to put down a lot of money that any Ghanaian would like American barbecue. There's no way that you wouldn't.
Yeah, but when you were talking about barbecue, I just think of barbecue like flavored chips, like barbecue flavored chips, barbecue flavored like just stuff. I never equated barbecue to a Texas barbecue.
Right. No, I respect
with
that.
the meat. I just thought of the flavored stuff, and I didn't really like the flavored stuff, and I don't like barbecue sauce.
And I value that you have strong opinions and you stick to them. But then if you see the light, or not see the light, but just see the light for barbecue, she has a lot of great strong opinions that are correct. Yeah. But if you see a different point of view, then you will change your mind.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
Oh, thank you.
Because some people don't do that.
Yeah. And Lucas also wants me to trust him on crossing the street in New York City. And I don't... Oh, also, here's one thing I'm kind of learning about marriage also. Just trusting Lucas, not in, like, a relationship sense, but just, like, in a, like... He's
like with
smart.
the gate at the airport?
Yeah. Yeah, because he was like, oh, yeah, the gate is 26. He, like, looked on the board. But I couldn't see where it was, and I was standing there for like quite some time trying to see it, and then he just keeps walking, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just trust that he did in fact see the gate number, and I'm just standing there looking for the gate number, and he's walking away, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I should actually just follow him and trust that he knows what he's talking about. So,
and then it wasn't I'm just kidding, it was the right gate.
So that kind of happens sometimes, also with crossing the street, because he's been living in New York City for 6 years. He knows the street.
Probably 7 now.
7 years now.
Well, this is my 7th year.
So he knows, like, the street, like, the traffic lights and everything. And he's always trying to go when I feel like you can't go. But then it always ends up happening that you could go. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah.
Here's something I'll never do, though. And I stopped doing this because I don't really read this guy this much. But the quote was from Nassim Taleb. So I'll give him credit. Mm-hmm. But he was saying that you're only late to the train if you rush to catch it. So I never do the little jog across the street or the train. Like, I really never run to it unless it's like 1 minute and I'm almost there. Then yeah, sure. But like, I always see people kind of rushing across the street with their family or doing this and doing that. It's like, no thanks. I'll take my time.
And
I'll walk with purpose and I'll have dignity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, period.
Yes.
Yeah. Timing when the train is coming is important.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. That's something we could say we're welcoming. Is that looking at when the train is going to arrive before we leave the crib.
Yeah, because we'll get there and like it would be like it had just left.
I made that mistake
or maybe it's 2 minutes away and we have to rush. Or we get there and it's like the next one's like in 14 minutes and like, oh, we could have waited at home for like, 10 minutes and then walked over.
No lies detected.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
I love you, I do.
I love you, I do.
And yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is the second rendition of our Valentine's Day episode. Our
80
annual,
more incoming.
Our annual Valentine's Day episode.
Woo.
Subscribe, follow, leave a like and a review. Please review the podcast because that's how it gets recommended to other people. So if you're liking it, please give it 5 stars and rate and review.
Please.
And subscribe to my Substack for daily devotionals.
It's really good.
And I'll talk to you later. And congratulate me on my new job, guys.
Congrats on your job, babe.
Thanks, I got a job.
Yeah, you did. She's making bank. By God's grace.
Yeah, truly
God's alone.
God's grace alone. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.